Well, good morning. We're going to go scouting for some more land, and we're going to use the adventure bikes. So basically, we are doing things the old-fashioned way by exploring the Ozarks with our eyeballs instead of internet land. So a lot of times we find properties like this, and our buddy is looking for, larger parcels for cattle, as well as some soil stuff we're trying to do. So it is something where we go out and adventure. We're both kind of new to the area, and so exploring the back roads and taking you along with us. Join us today as we take a look at the Ozark Mountains, Ozark National Forest, and related areas south of where we live. All right, we're gonna go do some land scouting. Head out into the Ozark National Forest and see what fun we can find. We got the bikes pretty well set up here. They're one of the most efficient forms of transportation for doing this type of scouting. And a lot of the land you're looking for, it's not, when it's for sale, it's like for sale by owner. It's not listed anywhere. So you got to kind of go out there and find it. So we did a little loop and we're gonna see what we can find. Let's bring you along for the journey. Here we go. Well, that's road 1151.
Is that where we're supposed to go?
That's what's mapped out. That's pretty much the only way we can take.
Is this a dead end?
Yeah, this is going to go to a cliffside and there's no... So yeah, I guess we'll try that.
All right, buddy. Don't get me in trouble.
Well, it's a road, so I don't know. Shows up as a road. There's no trespassing signs, right?
I didn't see any.
Should be good. It'll be a lot easier on this trail with your bike than my bike. Okay, lost Mike immediately. I don't know where he is. All right, so I didn't know what happened to Mike. This first section of trail, kind of trail, mostly trail. Yeah, it's a lot for a big adventure bike. Totally better for a smaller bike. Lots of washouts, and we had a lot of rain recently, so the ground is super soft. So, gotta take it slow. The trail is pretty muddy. Seems to be where the water likes to wash out. So, I would say if you don't have a lot of experience riding this kind of terrain, definitely could be with a buddy. And second, you know, it's okay if this is too much trail, you know, identify that, turn around and just go around on the roads. It's easy to create a separate route for this, but we're gonna keep going a little bit. If it gets too much harder, I'm not gonna be able to do it on the big dual sport. The small bikes, they win in these trails for sure. Way easier to maneuver, half the weight. But yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I think I'm turning around. This is too much. Oh, fuck.
Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Quit dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, best keep to traveling on. Ride 10 deep into town. Another night of setting up and breaking down. If we leave here,
Okay. Whew.
So you got service here?
Yeah, I got 5G coverage. So we're kind of speculating what to do here. I did not bring enough gear. Fix a flat, you know, robust first aid kit, off-grid comms. So if we really get deep like we did with that one trail, that's a risky thing to put people on. So I think we're gonna adjust our strategy, stay more on gravel, and plan better for the next time. But it's a gorgeous day. It's 70 degrees with no bugs, or like a few Asian beetles. That's about all we got. You couldn't ask for a better day. It rained, so there's very little dust, but there is some mud, just some puddles yet. But this is just a fantastic day.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, let's see if that bathroom is open.
All right.
I mean, I don't need to go, but it's like fuel, you know. If you got a bathroom, use it.
Oh yeah, right.
You never know what the next one is. So we're at the Table Rock Cemetery, and there is a nice bathroom here next to the community center. So if you do have to use it, it's always good to bring extra toilet paper, bring some supplies for it. If they have a donation jar, definitely donate, and you know, leave it better than you found it, for sure. Pull the hornet's nest out of there a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna adjust our track and stay on the gravel roads, go to Calico Rock, and then so the bike is not charging my phone fast enough. So if I'm using the phone to run the camera equipment and also the navigation, it's only recharging at probably 0.5 amp or 1 amp max, and that's coming from the motorcycle itself, I think. So I'll have to see if that's the case, but we'll need more power or utilize different devices. I typically bring a different cell phone for recording tracks. That way if one fails, there's always a backup, and then you're not drawing power from the main unit. And I always usually bring battery backups, plug kits, off-grid comms, like all the stuff. And you just don't think about it until you're way out here, and then like a good rider will think, okay, well, what happens if one of us breaks a leg? That's a pretty major bummer. And or something more serious, you know, if you don't have a tourniquet, if you don't have, you know, stuff to stop the bleed immediately, you know, that becomes a life or death situation pretty quick. So I don't want to go into the real rough stuff if we don't have those supplies, and definitely want to brush up on my skills, my first aid skills, and have communication, because the cell phones are either full service or no service. It's all over the place here. And it's always better to ride in a group. And Mike and I are doing okay, but you know, if we had 2 or 3 more people, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable. Just stuff you learn going out there riding in the backcountry. It's different than riding in the street, that's for sure.
I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep traveling on. Barely stand on 2 feet. Callous fingers tap my weak and shaky knees. At least I can rest my mind. Find some comfort in those yellow and white lines. They've been there all along. Keep traveling.
Tire's getting low. Yeah, that's not good. This outlook is really cool. It's worth looking at. So the outlook here is definitely worth a stop. You got a sheer cliff that overlooks the river and the river valley. It is awesome. Take a look. Insane, right? The beauty of the Ozarks, baby. This is why we come here. There's a fuel station up there. I'm gonna see if I can find a air pump. Get some air in this tire. Maybe get some Fix-A-Flat or something. It's a bummer. Holy man. Okay, well, we made it back. I had some major sidewall issues. That trail was just too rough for this bike. And you can see here's where she was leaking out somewhere. So we had a slow leak. Then we had sidewall. There's some gashes on one of the sides here. Yeah, there's some. So it's just coming out of the rim, it looks like. But when you're trying to make a turn and all of a sudden the bike just doesn't turn, it's like, oh shoot. We're really low on air. So had to call it early, but that's okay. 83 degrees, February 2nd, 3rd. It's very unusually warm, but we enjoyed it. It was a neat adventure. Thanks for watching. If we've earned your subscription today, please hit the subscribe button, like, and share. We appreciate it. See you in the next video.